Hello again, welcome to Highland ADV. Probably the last run of 2022. Today it's the 30th of December, and as you can see, I think there's snow coming down Loch Ness in the distance there, so probably another hour or so it's going to snow, and meant to be snow all weekend right through into the start of January, so I would think this will be the last run. It's pretty icy today at the edges of the road and the pavement. Just got to be careful. Got the 3 cameras going, hopefully they're all working this time, no failures. And I'm just going for a local run out. See what we can see. Got the hand warmers on, and they're absolutely brilliant. Can't remember if I mentioned before, but these are the Oxford hand warmers that are not adjustable, and they're Velcro over the existing grips, so they're pretty easy to fit, and they can actually be taken off in the summer quite easily. There's a little connection underneath, and you just open up the Velcro and take them off, but they're absolutely roasting. The downside of these ones is there's not adjustment on them, so they get too hot and I have to switch them off, and then they get cold and then they get too hot, so I'm constantly putting them on and off. Well, not constantly, but now and again I have to put them on and off. They get too hot for my hands, which is a good thing really at this part of the world. That's Doors Road Tesco's, and this is Indoors Road. I'm going to make a quick stop at the post office here. That's it, job done. That's Pringle's woolen mill. Quite busy in the summer with tourists. And this is Island Bank Road. And the rain is just catching up with me. This is the other side of the island from the other day. You can see one of the paths going through it, and the buck park's at the other side there. This is us coming back in Hoch Road now, and the castle's right in front of me. As I said, that's the start and finish of the North Coast 500. This is the start of Old Edinburgh Road. Old Edinburgh Road actually continues on to General Wade Road and goes all the way to Edinburgh, obviously. Her Majesty's Prison, Porterfield. This is round the hill area, or the crown of Inverness. Hands are getting too warm, hand burners off. This is our Connell Terrace. Now we should get a view over the town here. So it's looking out over the back of Inverness. That's the shopping centre, Eastgate, below us. The old Royal Academy in Inverness, the old Royal Academy in the Crown Church. Gonna stop here a minute. Here we go again. Another job done. We're heading down into Inverness now, through the town centre. I think I was returning to the post office. Well, only arrived yesterday. I spent most of yesterday trying to download some of my videos onto a hard drive, and the hard drive was selective with which ones it accepted, and came from Amazon. It was pretty cheap, 4TB SSD hard drive, but you buy cheap, you get cheap, and it was I lost the will to live with it last night, so it's going back to Amazon. Problem with filming, the laptop can only hold so much. Information. There's a 128GB card in the one that's here on my helmet. The one on the handlebars is a 64GB disc, and the bottom one's a 32GB disc. But once you put them all together and you store them over a matter of weeks, it takes up too much room on your laptop. So I've actually been deleting a lot of this stuff and just rewriting it, so I thought I may as well keep some of it. So I'm trying to get myself a hard drive, so I'm going to head to Curry's and see if I can buy a decent one. Just past the railway station, just there, and the bus station where all the buses are coming out of is just ahead of me. It's a crazy thing we've got in Inverness just now. We've got these spaces for people that's left hangover from COVID, these bollards, and as you can see, nobody, cyclists or pedestrians, nobody uses them. So we've effectively cut this traffic area down and nobody uses the bollards they put in. All they are is pretty lethal to somebody on a motorbike like me, or a push bike. It's a hangover from COVID. So last video I went down to the riverside there. This time I'm going along to what's called the Friars Bridge. I went over the main bridge the last time, so this is down towards the harbour area of Inverness. The harbour's just straight ahead through the underneath the railway bridge there. I'll probably go back that way and let you see it. So it's the Friars Bridge over the River Ness. This is Telford Street. See if we can get a hard drive. Carries. That's it. Got a hard drive. Need to go along here and turn anyway, so let you have a little look at the locks at the Caledonian Canal. This is the bottom of the locks, and then the locks go right up here. So the boats come through the swing bridge and they head up the canal here. I think there's 4 or 5 locks here. Can't actually remember. Good view of the bridge from here. This is the old ferry pier here, and the other one's just over there. So the ferry used to go back and forth here all the time. This is a bit of a view out down the Bailey Firth. So that's where the canal goes down into the water, where the White House is. That's the end of the canal where it enters the sea again, the Caledonian Canal. And this is the Bailey Firth. North Keswick at the other side, Keswick Bridge, and that's the ferry terminal at the other side. Keswick Bridge opened in the 1980s. Can't remember the exact date. I was at the opening ceremony. The Queen Mother opened the bridge. Just take a short run in here. This is Inverness Marina, behind all the piles of timber. This is where the lifeboat's based, and no, I'm sorry, the lifeboat's based in the building at the bottom of the bridge over there, at the other side, the north of the bridge. That's the lifeboat station. This is where the the dolphin cruises head out from as well, to see the dolphins. What threw me is there is a lifeboat sitting here, but it's a spare lifeboat that's parked here for the RNLI. Beautiful view today. I'll continue along underneath the bridge. Sorry. That was a short run on the A9 heading south from the Keswick Bridge, just up to Inches Junction. And University of the Highlands and Islands, Inverness College, and Rigmore Hospital, the big building beside the chimney. And this is Inches roundabout, which is probably the busiest traffic point in Inverness. Not too bad today. And this is the other end of the distributor road where I started the video. So that's another video, probably the last of Series 1 2022. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and we'll see you in the next video, and we'll see you in the next new year.